Here with Brett Poplawski, nice 3-1 victory. Didn't start off how you guys would have hoped it to be, but a great recovery. Just talk about the game tonight and what you thought the gentlemen outcomes and all that good stuff from the game.
Yeah, our first set, obviously, we came out a bit nervous. You could tell it was our home opener. The guys, I think, wanted to put on a bit of a show, and Briercrest played quite well in that first set. They put a lot of pressure on us with our serve, and they blocked really well, which forced us into trying to, I think, make the perfect play instead of making the right play. So we made a lot of errors through that, but we talked about it between sets. We just said, between the first and second, we just said, we know that wasn't us and that wasn't the way we've been training, and hey, we got that out of our system. Let's see if we can push now. And then that second set was very close. Back and forth, 25-23. So we made a play at the end, and then the third came out, and we're a bit of front runners in that one. And then the fourth is always tough to close out any team, especially a really quality program like Briercrest. So we knew it'd be a tough fourth set, but the guys really worked on just staying in system, and we were able to pull out a win. So it was a good result for us for sure.
Okay. A couple years ago, we had one Ernwine. We've got another one here now in Marcus. Obviously had an outstanding debut in a Griffins uniform with 20 kills. Just your thoughts on his play today and what your expectations of him going down the road.
Yeah, he was a nice surprise coming to our program this year. A young athlete I've known for a long time because of coaching his brother and through camps and things like that. So again, very like having him in our program a lot. He's been a great addition. Obviously, he brings a lot on the court. He's a great player. Led our team tonight in kills. Actually was recruited as a setter, but due to some things, he's playing opposite for us and playing quite well. He has a good connection with Moeller, our starting setter right now, and so it was good to see that tonight. And he, same thing, he weathered the storm. He struggled a bit in that first set, but came around and played quite well for us. And off the court too, he's a guy that has a ton of experience at high level volleyball, and he's just a real big leader. Even as a second year athlete, he's a guy that guys look to. So he's been just a great addition to our Griffin program.
Okay, and going back to Matt Moeller, second-year setter obviously has earned his keep on the team. One more year of maturity, and his play tonight seemed to show it. Just can you talk about him?
Yeah, he's a guy that came in as a first year last year and started every match for us. That's pretty rare in our league. And you could see, the improvement from last year, where he was at the beginning of the year to the end of the year, and we can already see a huge difference between the end of last year and now the beginning of this year. He's just, physically more mature. He's thinking the game better. The things we're able to do with him in practice are much more high level than what he was able to last year, just because his knowledge of the game has increased a lot. So I think he's doing a very good job running his offense. He has a lot of confidence in his abilities, and it's nice to see a young man really grow in our program. He came here as kind of a young, scared guy, and he's really grown up in the full year he's been here. And I want to see that continue with him. And I think it will with the work he puts in. It's not an accident that he's having some success. He works very hard. He's one of our hardest working guys. Again, not a real vocal leader necessarily, but when he makes a play, he'll get pretty fired up. And he's a guy that, as a setter, has a great temperament for it because he's really even keel. Again, other than he'll get a bit emotional if he makes a big play, but if he makes an error, it's right back to the huddle and he's getting his plays out. And it's nice to see a young guy be able to lead like that.
Fantastic. So with the first of the two home-and-home series against Briercrest now in the books, 24 hours later, or less than 24 hours later, back on the court again tomorrow for a rematch. What did you say to the guys after this match, and what do you think you need to key and focus on or for tomorrow's success?
Yeah, we just told the guys basically enjoy this until we leave the team room. Then as soon as we leave the team room tonight, it's about tomorrow and our preparation for tomorrow. Again, it is a quick turnaround of a 3 p.m. match. And we know they're going to be a lot better. I don't know if we might have surprised them a little bit tonight. We went with the lineup that we didn't play really much in preseason. So again, it might have been some things that they didn't expect necessarily. But again, tomorrow there's no surprise. They're going to know exactly what we're going to do. So it's up to us to adapt and make some changes, and knowing that they're going to change some things. So we have to be able to respond to that as well. I know they're going to play very well tomorrow. Again, well-coached team. They have a lot of athletes and a lot of really veteran players that have been through this before, and it's always tougher to get the second one. So we know it's going to be a battle tomorrow, and our guys have to be ready to play.
How long is the hair going to grow?
The first comment I got when I got back this summer was, "Aren't there any hairdressers in Turkey?" And that was from my Libero, Andrew Schmo. So it was one of those things. I was just with the national team and didn't really have time for it and just kind of let her go. And now it's become kind of a running joke. So I feel I don't know when it's going to be gone, but it's at some point soon, I think. So.
Will it fall under the Movember campaign?
Yeah, it potentially could. Our team will be doing Movember again, so I feel with a duster and this hair, I'm going to be looking pretty bad. So I'm sure the chirps are coming.